Treehouse episode, I guess. Sunday chill stream. Put on some music here and get the paper up. Oh boy, move to new window. There we are, now we're ready and set and everything. So, if you remember from last time, we made somehow negative progress in that things we thought were working properly did not indeed work properly. Oops. And so we futzed about with stupid bullshit. And this time we're gonna do more of that, because I don't think things are working right yet. Let me just pull up my stuff, workbench. Okay, alright. What was this? Oh yeah, a unit point. Yeah. Okay. So, aside from the unit point, I think what I'm gonna do is pull up a quad at that's entirely exactly 1 unit wide. That will allow me to hopefully compare things a bit better. Let's make quad grid 111. Okay, so here's that quad. Might even be useful to turn on a different projection here. An isometric one. You know, since perspective kind of screws with things, but I don't know. Let me see, maybe we can set this.
That's very quady.
I think a 2D camera would work, maybe? No, that wouldn't work. Target camera. Let's just make our own real quick. The thing, test camera, which is a 3D camera, or actually it's a target camera. I think it is, yes. Yes, right. How do I do this again? I forget. Like that. Key. Ah. There we go. Now I can use the test camera. Target. It's gonna look at 0 and its location is gonna be just straight above. Let's try that. Ah, fuck you. Why does it always happen? Port. Okay. Why? Why? Fuck off! God damn it, why does this always happen? Every fucking time I screw around with cameras, something just doesn't work. Why? Everything is broken. My prediction for this stream was actually that I'll discover that trial doesn't even work, and then afterwards I'll discover my operating system is broken, and then I'll discover my machine is broken. So I will just elevate in brokenness. Okay, so that doesn't work. Then what does? Why does this not work? Just doesn't show things right. Okay. I don't understand. Ah, eat a dick. So that works. The target camera alone just does it fine, alright? Why? Something isn't right with this orthographic projection. Okay. That obviously doesn't solve anything. Why? Why, you motherfucker? Oh wait, that never actually changes anything. Unless I resize. Why? Fuck you. God damn it. Is there a way? Another way. I think if I set the FOV to really high, maybe that'll achieve the same effect? Not sure. We're really low. Ugh. I hate that this doesn't just work. It's so dumb. Target camera again. I'm gonna say. What does that do? Okay. Guess that kind of works. Does that do? Yeah, of course. I don't think that it's ultimately gonna change anything if I just have to do this all the time. Yeah, it's the same fucking deal. Never mind. Okay, so I have absolutely no idea what are these things align because I can't set up a camera. Fuck off. Why does not even this do anything? It's so bizarre. Don't get it. Alright, so the problem was that things overlapped, yeah? For some reason these parts weren't quite exact. So what I'll do here is simplify things first. What do we have for N64? I think we should just... What is that? That's that. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Okay, so yeah, here's a problem. This should be exactly the same size as this, no? I think. So why is it not that? No, wait, it shouldn't be. Never mind, I'm talking bullshit again. Ah, this is going to drive me insane. Right, so according to this, it should just...
This reminds me of my signal processing homework, which is going about as well.
Ah, dude, please. I just want to die. Why does this never work? So everything should be at 0 now, I think. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so now everything is exactly at 0, so we can check the alignment quite nicely. Alright, why does this not work as intended? So if I make the fix up that it doesn't change anything? What? Should though. It does. I'm just slightly blind. So why is this not correct? That is my next question. Probably this, no? Yeah. I think the actual size itself is fine. The problem is this offsetting, which I've never really gotten right, I don't think. I don't know, I'm so confused. I wish I knew what I was doing. That would help, probably. That looks almost right. But I think this M stuff is... yeah, no, that is a herring. It's also not even, like, up here it's... why is it there and... this is so fucking weird, I don't even know. Why is this 1.5 here too? So what causes me a bit of a problem is that things are aligned to the middle, yeah? Hello! Hi. Welcome to Sunday Chill Out, where we try to figure out why we're going insane. Slightly. I think I'll just blend this out real quick. So if I have this, then it goes way too far, yeah? So, hold on. That should, if I do this instead of, that should just do something really weird. Oh, because I'm missing the ends. Yes. I think that's right. They're now all aligned so that the center hits precisely. I think. So now the next problem is to push them out far enough that they align with the edge, which is exactly plus 1.5, I think. No, of course not. Oh my god, I'm so confused. So hold on, let me just do this in 15. So that we have a comparable thing. Okay. Yeah. So we should have... This drawing isn't even right. What? This drawing makes no sense. Yeah, this is because it cheats. What? What is it? What's up with this drawing? Oh no, oh. M is the number of vertices they count, and I count the number of quads. So this needs to be one less every time. Oh my goodness gracious. That's why it never made any sense. Or at least that's part of the reason why it never made any sense. Okay. Alright, and now we just need to 1 plus. Yes! So that was the issue. My actual offset calculations were fine. Oh my goodness, alright. Okay, alright, good. Now I can try to fix this up. Oh boy. Alright, that doesn't work. Okay, no. Alright, that's almost right. Okay.
Forwards progress. Hurrah.
Huzzah! When does this now not work right? Should be 0.5, no? 7.5? No? How are you guys doing tonight? Did you have a good week? Tell me about it. I want to take my mind off of this a bit. Wait, that should be... No. Apparently not. Wait, they don't even align. Okay.
I'm so very tired. I spent hours on my OpenGL learning program thing, and now it doesn't work right anymore.
Hey, welcome to the club then. So... why does this not connect right anymore? Like the blocks are now too small. I thought I had it. What happens if I do this? Then it looks more promising, sort of. But the calculations don't work anymore. None of this makes any goddamn sense. No, that can't be it. That cannot be it. But it has to be it. Nothing else adds up. Yeah, this doesn't even scale right. Like even if I don't know, doubled this. Oh no, then it works right. If it's... Huh? Okay, that doesn't work right at all. That works righter. God damn it. What is this garbage? Oh, exam week. Yeah. That's no fun. This is even more bizarre. If I increase this, like, these ones overshoot, but these ones do not. What is that? Because my calculations are symmetric. So how does that work? How does that make any sense at all? It gets the same number of squares, the same size, the same kinds of offset, just in negative or positive direction each, and then this. What? This is amazing.
Is it just me, or was the bird screeching along with the music?
I didn't hear anything. That was something I thought. Something else. Why is this happening? Can somebody fucking explain this? 'Cause it makes no sense. Like, how? They both have 5 each. The offset is mirrored. What? I think I'm losing my mind. What? Doesn't even... No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. It's not even these that are... Ah, fuck you. And now I can't fucking recover for no reason. Why? Sometimes it also... Fucking everything I make is broken. How? It's these, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, because... You see this? This isn't centered. Oh my god. How? How is... How is this still not working right?
Everything is perfectly logical.
No. Like, how is this not centered right? Yeah. What the fuck? I mean, I'm not, like, there's no weird integer truncation or whatever the fuck going on, so I really don't... It's only on... I assume it's also only ever happening on uneven ones, so if I do this... No? Weird. And this, it's fortuitously properly aligned. And then it's no longer. Oh my god. The offset it has is so odd. It's not exactly in the middle either, so it's not like off by a half. Something really strange. So, hold on, if I... Four, two... That aligns right. Okay, so the quad thing at least is not wrong. So where does this offset come from? If not from there. Is it a shader? No. Model matrix projection. I mean, I'm not actually doing much of anything here. Why am I using the Y coordinate here though? Oh, because I'm doing this, okay. I mean, I don't exactly need this here to push, because I don't translate anymore. That should be fine. Oh! Yeah, and then it's just basically position. Yeah, it's still offset, but for no reason. I don't get it. Where does this offset come from? Where? Let's change this. It's still offset, so that's not the problem. The Y coordinates are still 0, so it's not me having a stroke here. We're seeing the perspective improperly. Where does it come from? Like, the fact that it's offset only in the positive directions is so bizarre. Because, no, I think it's all shifted, because then these align. If they weren't shifted, they probably wouldn't. So, still, the question remains, why is it shifted? Don't do any kind of... Yeah, no translation or anything at all. Yeah, that doesn't have any influence. I really don't know how this is possible. The scale is 1, so plus it aligns, so that's not an issue. Find block or rake doesn't make any difference. Oh. So if I make a this, then it's also offset. Okay, so the problem is in there at least. That's for sure now. Question is why. Where does it start offsetting things? And how? Fuck. Why does it die? It shouldn't be able to die. Okay, so even if I basically do the same thing as this... No, didn't it? What? Is S somehow different? No. Huh? Hold the fucking... If I do this, then it supposedly works. Yeah. But if I do this, then it still works. Do this, then it doesn't work anymore. Why not? Is like M... What the fuck? 13 by 4. Huh? So it's not even a whole number? Oh yeah, of course, because it's not... Because it's not a thing that can be done here. Alright. That explains one thing at least. Good. Fucking hell, I'm wasting so much time on nothing. It's astounding. Okay, back to reasonable things, which is like 50. Okay. Now the alignment is fine. So like 21 will be the next. No wait, 19 will be the next. That should work. Yes. Okay, so now it subdivides properly. 50. Good. So far, we got things. Now the next issue is, why does this not have a closing gap? Why is there... Why is there a thing? So one of my ideas was this, since it was wrong on measuring stuff anyway. This might work. Maybe. No. Of course not. But then nothing makes sense. No, can't be it. Or can it? So how many? We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14 squares. So yeah, that should be 1 minus. Should all be 1 minus because this counts in vertices and I count in blocks. So let's just I feel like this 1 plus bullshit is fucking me up. So let's just go by number of blocks, yeah? Okay. Huh? What? Okay. That should be simplifiable though, no? So we can take the multiplication. And that's S. Yeah. What? So confused. What am I doing? Am I forgetting basic arithmetic? I am, yes. Is the answer. That's just basically this, yeah? Alright, yep. I think it's just if we do... No? What? Where did it go? Why would it go invisible? Oh yeah, because, right. So it's just... Okay. Now I think I have something that makes some slight sliver of sense. So we can do M and 0.5. The same, good. Almost. But that didn't help in any way whatsoever. If anything, it made the problem worse, because now things are sized even smaller than this. Ah, Lord. I think I need to start just disregarding what the paper does and do my own thingy. Pretty sure that's a good choice in this regard. Maybe. No. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. But the S definitely just isn't large enough.
Let's hope it doesn't bring more issues.
Oh, dude, I mean... That might almost work, question mark. But I don't know why, and if it'll scale. So, what was the next one, 19? The answer is no, it does not scale, of course. Because I'm just fucking around with random numbers. Instead of actually thinking about this in any way whatsoever. So what exactly do we actually do? I want to die. Well, blocks. I mean, okay, so I have this M, which is okay, hold on. I need to things. Okay. And now we just need 1 minus. Cause and here as well. Right, now it looks like it might add up if I do things right over here. But that still doesn't make a lick of sense. So, what did we have for the offset here? Yeah, this. I think is what I need here. No, it isn't. How not? How is it not? Oh, because this is still wrong. Sort of. Yes. Yes, sir.
We're doing this.
Currently. No, that's definitely not what we want. Also not what we want. We need this. Are you alright, Izo? What's going on? Well, I hope you don't get really ill overnight. That would be a shame. Ah, fuck. There we go. Now we have a proper ring as it should be, as God intended. And now I think I can crank this up to something else and it should still work. Was their suggested size? 255. Go. Yes. Sir.
Well, at least you made some progress today.
Sort of working right now. The textures aren't proper yet. It's probably due to this. Yes, sir. I mean, it won't scale right yet. Okay, good. Good. Not sure what I need.
Unrelated. I'm considering switching to Polybar because it looks like it has some nice properties.
What's Polybar? I don't even know what that is. should probably do this. No. No, it should always be 0.5. For now. Yeah. Okay. Yep. It's working, but you can sort of, if you squint, I'm not sure if this even shows up on oh my goodness, yeah, okay. Shows up now because we're still basically drawing wireframes. But if you squint, you can definitely see the edges here. The borders. Where we're missing a tiny piece. Oh, it's an alternative to... okay. Well...
yup, there's definitely seeing the DGES.
Alright, now we can switch back to... oh my god. What? Is this because the camera is clipping things? Probably. Maybe? No. Oh, because of the perspective transform. Alright, good. Let's try this again. Laggy as fuck, but probably because we're drawing wireframes. Look at that. Okay, now the next step is, which is what we wanted to do last time before everything went to shambles, is fix this gap here. So the thing needs to align in such a way that this gap doesn't show up. Now, in order to do this properly, 6. What I'm gonna do is lower the resolution of the thing again. So we're gonna do maybe 15. Because then I can actually see the gap well enough. But hey, we at least got the first step properly implemented now this time. Which is at least somewhat encouraging, I guess. Alright, now I still don't actually know how I want to do this. Like how I want to represent each ring. Because of, you know, each ring needs to hold so the way this works basically is that what you have is basically the player's position in space, or the camera's position on the world in X, Z coordinates. But then each ring, because it's not quite matched up by one square, each ring needs to also retain where it is, like whether it's northwest, southwest, northeast, or southeast. And then according to this, it needs to position itself so it aligns on that side, and then uses the proper interior trim to fix up the rest, the other sides. Now the reason you want to do this, like, it seems kind of bizarre why you would want to even have something that's not properly aligned to begin with. And the reason you want to do this is because when you consider the movement of the player, or the viewpoint as you will, then you need to shift things around. So for example, if the viewer is moving this way, then you want to sort of move information in that direction, I guess. And then... Actually, now that I'm trying to explain this to myself, I'm not even sure I understand myself. I was trying to rationalize this by saying that, okay, if you change the movement, then being able to flip around the trim would be useful, but now I don't see the reason for that. Let me see here, maybe they say something about this. Does not completely cover the ring, failed to smaller. Second, there is a gap of 1 quad on 2 sides of the interior ring perimeter to accommodate the off-center finer level. This L-shaped strip can lie in there. Generate triangles. As viewer moves through the environment, each clipmap window translates within its pyramid level so as to retain center about the viewer, thus the window must be updated accordingly. Because viewer motion is coherent, generally only a small L-shaped region of the window needs to be incrementally processed each frame. Also, relative motion of the viewer within the windows decreases exponentially at coarser levels, so coarse levels seldom require updating. You update the active clipmap levels in coarse to fine order. Recall that each clipmap level stores 2 textures, single channel floating points, elevation, During the update, we modify regions of these textures by rendering to them using a pixel shader. Right. To avoid having to translate the existing data, we perform all-access toroidally, as illustrated in the figure. That is, we use wraparound addressing to position the clipmap within the texture image. Under its toroidal axis, the L-shaped update region usually becomes a plus shape. You write to this region by rendering 2 quads. Note that the 3 of 4 quads may be needed if the update region wraps across the update boundary. Okay, that doesn't really explain why we need the L fix-up with trim, as they call it. Wouldn't it be possible to make the rings sized in such a way that they just fix, that they don't need the trim? I'm also confused as to whether you really need all 4 of those different trims. Because if you constantly balance it with like a northwest-southeast trim, then you would end up centered each time, but... I really don't get this.
I have no idea either.
We make one trim, I believe. Yeah. Yep, it's completely fucked. That's what it is. Let me just only draw one for now. M plus 1. So since we subtract 1 each time, that's not right. Do we do scaling? Yeah, we need to do stupid scaling here. Why is that not translated properly? So that's off by 1. Why does this happen? I really don't understand why it fucks itself so much that it doesn't even have the ability to fix. Yep, now we got the trim. Good. Whew. Alright. Now we just need to have the offset properly. 2. What? I make code a lot better than you do? What? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. So if we have... Oh my god, I can't even... Trying to wrap my brain around how this is supposed to work gives me a fucking headache. I feel like you were trying to give me a compliment, but I don't really know, don't really know what you mean, so... Okay. How does this work? The problem I'm having is that I'm not sure. Trying to explain this to myself. I guess, like with each ring we cumulatively change the next one. This is so unclear to me. Why do we need 4 of the trims? Like, even okay, given that... Assuming you really do need this 1 block trim and you can't do it without, which I kinda doubt, why do we need all 4 variants of it? Why does this keep on happening? Like, I would have assumed that it was in order to account for the motion, yeah? But it doesn't ever mention changing the trim. Like, this is just the update of the actual textures. The elevation map texture. This is also interesting. Here it says fractal terrain synthesis is so fast on the GPU that we can consider regenerating the clipmap levels during every frame, thereby saving video memory. We allocate two textures, T1 and T2, toggle between them as follows. Let T1 initially contain the coarse geometry used to seed the synthesis process, thus we use T1 as source in the update pixel, here to upsample and synthesize the next final level into the destination texture. Section we use T1 as a vertex texture to render its clipmap ring. Then we swap the roles of the two textures and iterate the process until all levels are synthesized and rendered. Right, so basically yeah. Anyway, that's a detail I really don't understand because it doesn't mention anything at all. Let me see if the older paper does the same deal and does mention something. Previous LOD, geometry clipmap overview, clip region, regions. Grid spacing. This is about when to update which level, I think. Now with authorial access, we do not need to copy the old data when shifting a level. Instead, we simply fill the newly exposed L-shaped region. That I also don't quite understand, so... I mean... So we have this, the center, and then they move down there. And then... I really don't get this either. What? Okay, oh, wait. I think I do get it. They use a trick, so... Typically, what you would think you would have to do is, like, if you move this way, right? You would think that, okay, I need to load the regions outside here, right? So I can recenter things to fall behind. So, what that would need is basically shifting the entire region upwards and then filling in the lower L, which is, you know, possible, but not necessarily ideal. So what they do instead is they continuously update like this sort of plus region, which is behind you, and they update it with the new data of what you would see next. But they don't keep the player or the viewer at the center. Instead, they continuously move it as you would move through the terrain, and instead just wrap around if you reach the edges and stuff. I think that's the idea. Which is crazy, but my goodness. Ugh. This is... We're never gonna... We're never gonna fucking finish this. I can already tell. Ah, Lord. This is gonna be impossible. Anyway, I really don't get the trim thingy, so... I think I'm just gonna do... the case where, I do alternatively one and the other. So, yeah. So we're gonna add an offset, which is 0, and then we have an offset of exactly 1s next time. Right. No. Definitely not. Ah? Why did... I don't understand. What? What? Okay, hold on then. Oh, I'm... Okay. Okay. Okay, so far so good. And the next one is gonna be this, sort of. Apparently not. So now the trim should be the other way around, so it should be... I think? Yes. I don't think... Do we even... What do we need the model matrix for? I guess just for shits, but alright. So we'll do, this is a northeast, and then we have southwest. Whoops. So we're gonna have to fix up 0, 1, and then 0 again. Oh, whoops, that's not the fix. I keep confusing the fucking name. What? Oh. Huh? Huh? Where is... Oh boy. Why is Clipmap things not a fucking list? The fuck? It should return a list now. Why? How? What? I'm gonna fucking shit a brick. That's why. It doesn't look right. Hold on. Yeah, something isn't right with the offsets again. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think. No, there has to be. Has to be here. No? So wait, why is that? Okay, yeah, alright, so this isn't set right. As often it's this. It should be this, I think. Yes. Maybe? Yes, okay. Now we're good. Almost. Now we're good. Ah! Look at that! Seamless, baby! Problem is just this is getting a bit ridiculous, if you catch my drift. But
I've never seen anything so beautiful.
Don't you dare lie to me. What would your mother think? How dare you just lie on stream here. Alright, let me do this. And also this. Still don't know why recompiling shaders doesn't reload things. It should. Really should. Okay, so this would basically be your viewing position. If you didn't have a fucking beam of light in your face. Yeah. This terrain also isn't the best way to show off the clip maps, since we have a lot of elevation in the distance basically around ourselves. Otherwise you would neatly see a sort of a compensation for the distance fall off in the spacing of the quads. Because, you know, if you look at it like this, you easily see like how it gets bigger in the distance, but the problem is that it's also just much steeper there, so yeah, you can see it sort of better here, where close triangles down here are about the same size as far away triangles. Or like here you have a pretty nice gradient that shows the effect. Or here. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. So even though we're reducing the size of the, or increasing the size as we go off, as you can see, you don't actually really notice. Yeah, nice. One thing that I don't understand yet, though, is that, like this, things are never going to be properly centered, as far as I understand it, since with each clip map thingy, you know, the trims again, I don't understand, because with each trim you add, like the first trim has a distance of 1 block, and then the next one has a distance of half a block, and then the next one has a distance of 1/4 of a block, and so forth. So even if I like go back and forth, I'll never center properly. Except of course because I don't offset the first ring. Okay. So that should be S. Kind of. Why not? I guess the entire thing should be translated by S first and then it adds up. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so we got the working rings, I guess. So this part is now sort of complete. Still need to fill in the inner block here. The remaining one. And then of course, you know, handle the actual updating logic and shit. Also, we need to close the gaps. As you can see here, if we're on the boundary between two clipmap regions, you'll see that they don't exactly line up properly because they use different levels of granularity to access the clipmap, the height map. So what we need to do is get this part here working. What this does basically is do a linear interpolation towards the next clipmap level, the next coarser one. So basically, the farther out you, like, the closer you come to the edge of a ring, the more it's going to adjust the current position of the vertex towards that of the next coarser level. It's going to have a sort of an exponential fall off, or I don't know if it's exponential or linear, where you have towards the edge things start to get sort of accommodated to the next coarser level instead. And this is so you can avoid these things and make it buttery smooth. So I guess that's what we're gonna do next. But since it's close to 10 PM, it's kind of the end of the treehouse already. How this exactly works is not quite clear to me yet, because so what they do is something that I consider completely insane, because you need to, like, for each each point you draw, you need to keep both the value of the current of the current, like the height map value of the current level, plus the one of the next coarser one, so that you can upsample, sort of. So you can like do this actual blending. And the way they do this is by by storing the current value and the next coarser value in one number by using the fractional part and the numeral part. So they basically squash both of them into one float, which is just, ugh, that disgusts me. That actively makes me belch. It's gross. So I don't think I want to do that. And I'm instead considering what else to do to get around this, because we need to do this kind of access thingy. This accommodation for the discrepancy. So I'm gonna have to figure out what exactly that code does, I guess, and replicate it, but in a bit of a more sane and less performance optimizey kind of way. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Right. Oh boy.
Next time we optimize everything.
No. Not with me, buddy. I don't do optimization much. Alright. Thank you for joining me. And yeah. Have a good evening. Sleep well.